Today we're going to make a behind the computer selfie. Since this school year we're starting off all behind computers and I can't really see you guys very well and I can't really get to know you super well, this portrait is going to help me do that. So what you need is a piece of paper, some crayons, a marker, or if you don't have a marker you can use a black crayon or a black colored pencil or even just a pencil. First thing you're going to do is take your paper and fold it from bottom to top. So I'm folding it over, I'm lining up both the lines of the page, and then I'm going to use one hand to hold it down and the other hand to make a nice crease by flattening it. Then after doing that, you can see I now have two pieces of paper. Then I'm going to fold the top to the bottom. So this is going to be a smaller piece, folding down to the bottom. Then I'm going to do the same thing, using one hand to hold it and the other hand to flatten. All the way down. It's nice and folded flat. Now it's kind of like an accordion and it folds out like that. First thing we're going to do is keep it folded up and we're going to start drawing. First thing I'm going to draw is eyes. You can draw your eyes however you want. You can do a circle, you can do more of a football shape. I'm going to do an upside down U, and then I'm going to connect that so it's kind of like a rainbow shape. Those are my two eyes. Then I'm going to draw the inside of my eyes, so a little circle, and I'm going to color it in. And then my eyes, I'm going to draw some eyelashes because I have pretty long eyelashes. You don't have to do eyelashes if you don't want. You can do however many eyelashes you want. And then above my eyes, I need some eyebrows, otherwise it might look a little weird with no eyebrows. I just did kind of a rainbow shape again. You can do your eyebrows however you want to make it look more like you. Now we need a head to go with these eyes. So how I drew my head is I did a dot at the top and the middle, and then I used my finger to kind of guide my marker where I want it to go. And then I drew to the folded edge of the paper. Don't draw past that, just stop right when you get to the folded edge. And then I did the other side. Now it looks like a head peeking over the fold of the paper. Doing some ears, all the way to the folded edge again. Now gonna add some hair because I'm not bald. My hair's down, so I'm gonna draw it down. But you can do a ponytail, you can do spiky hair, however your hair is, and some curls, whatever you need to do to make it more like you. Now I folded the paper down and I'm going to draw my chin. So I did a dot at the bottom right above the fold line again. I'm going to guide my line by drawing it, practicing it, and then I'm going to pull all the way to that dot. That's one half of my chin, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Connecting the dots. Yay, I have a chin. I'm going to finish my ear, bring that to the side of my head. And I'm gonna finish my hair. I'm not gonna do anything too fancy, just some wavy hair. Now we get to draw the rest of the face. So I'm gonna add a nose, just a little U shape. And now you can do your mouth however you want. You can do maybe you're not happy about being on your computer all the time. You want to draw a frown. Maybe you're super excited no matter what, and you do a big smile. Maybe you do a silly face, tongue sticking out, however you want to do your mouth. Now I'm going to draw the rest of my body. So I'm going to do a neck, two lines coming down from my chin, and I'm going to draw a line across for my shirt. I'm going to do my shoulders, just a line going to the edge of the paper. And I'm going to stop at the fold line again. Yay! Make sure you don't go past that fold line because that part is going to be your computer. So we don't want to draw on that. So now I'm folding it up. And this part is the computer. So you can do whatever you want. Maybe your computer has a cool cover on it and it's super colorful. I'm just gonna draw the Chromebook logo. Make it a little boring, but that's what the back of mine looks like. So that's what the Chrome symbol looks like. So I'm just drawing that. You can do whatever you want to make it more fun. Now for the background, we need to fill in this space. It's super empty. So to fill it in, I'm going to draw different things that I like. So for your selfie, draw things that you like. I love coffee, so I'm gonna draw a coffee cup. And some other things, I like art, so I'm gonna draw a paintbrush. Maybe you like sports, you could draw whatever sport you like. Maybe you like math, so you could draw some math symbols. You do whatever describes who you are, so I get to know you a little better. I'm doing some music notes. And then some other things you could do to fill in the space in the background is write words that describe you. So I did kind, because I feel like I'm a pretty kind person. You can do as many things as you want. I'm gonna do a little flower in this space. I like to garden. So once again, you can fill in your background with however many things you want, with how many words you want to do, whatever you want to do to fill in that space. Just make sure it's things that describe who you are, so I get to know you better. Now I'm going to start coloring, and the video is going to speed up because otherwise this video is going to be really long with recording of me coloring. But I'm going to tell you a few things, some tips on coloring. So instead of making really crazy scribbly marks, I'm going in little tight up and down diagonal lines when I color. If I'm doing a big space, I'm doing longer lines like this. And when I get into tight little corners, I make my lines shorter. So I go slowly and carefully so I don't go outside the lines. Make sure when you're coloring above the computer part not to color over the fold line, because that bottom space is just for your computer screen. And then you can keep coloring. Now I started coloring my computer part, and I'm just doing kind of a boring Chromebook color. You can do whatever you want. Maybe you want your computer to have a cool cover on it, so it can be whatever you want. You could do many different designs to make it more exciting than just the boring Chromebook. But that's what I'm doing, just to save on time. Now I'm going to keep coloring. Remember, I have the video sped up, so I'm not really coloring this fast. It just looks like it, so don't worry, you don't need to color this fast. Take your time. Choose whatever colors you want. You can choose colors that you like. You can choose colors to make it look like you. Do whatever you want and have fun with it. my background, I was noticing it was a little empty and needed a little more colorful things, so I added a few things. I added a little more color, and I'm coloring the whole white background. I chose my favorite color, blue. You can do that too if you want, or you can color it with many different colors. Again, do whatever you want, do what looks good to you. Alright, I finished. Here is my final behind the computer selfie. I can't wait to see yours when you're done.